And I'm here at the shop working on surf weights. Yeah, we've got 150 of the 6 ounce that I got to get cleaned up. We're basically two guys short here at the shop, so I've got to lend a helping hand, which means I can't really do the normal spooling videos that I'm trying to get head on right now. We've got two 10,500s to get spooled up. We want to do the multiple lines of the 60-pound test, 80-pound test. What's up, Elijah? The 100, 130, and even just throw 200 on there just so we can see how much line it is, because we do have a lot of guys that don't need a lot of line capacity, but they would like to get line put up. What's up, Omero? I hope I'm saying that right. So, Nelson, FTW, what's up, brother? On the way to the factory. I had to do it, man. What's up, Jose, Christopher, keeping it real, Trenton, Leonard. Oh yeah, while we're doing that, let me go ahead and set up this other phone real quick so that way I can kind of keep up with all the comments as well. Good morning, gents. Morning. Let's see, how's everybody's day going? You got Valen working on a rod for you? Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Yes, sir. Cortland Braid is stepping up for show. So let me get this one on the charger so I can ensure it don't die on me and stuff like that. So busy here, I've been falling behind on sorting my stuff out over here. G Berlin? What's up, guys? And I don't know how to say that name, boss. Is it W-A-E-L? Zachariah? And I hope I didn't chop that up, bro, but I probably did, so to make Yep, that, and they don't rust away, guys. With the stainless steel surf weights that we make, they don't rust away. So I've actually got to run to the back here in a minute and get another deal for this. But basically what I'm doing, I'm going to show you a quick little deal. Right here at the bottom, I got to strip that off, and then any excess, and make them a lot cleaner like they are here. What ends up happening is they end up being like 0.2, 0.4 over because the okay, thank you, Willie, thank you for that one. And yeah, it gives us a chance to nail the weight exactly as we need it to be for a 6 ounce or a 5 ounce or 4 ounce. I mean, here's a 5 right here, so, and yes, it is backwards because this is the only way I can see the screen and do this at the same time, but I don't know. Let me check something real quick. Hold on, let me flip this around. Give you a tour of the shop real quick, guys. Final way up tour. Keep going the opposite way, sorry. What is it doing? There it goes. My gimbal was on the fritz there for a second. And why is it recording that? Hold on real quick. Let me do this. Trying to see if it'll focus in. And I guess it's not. So, quick vote, guys. Does it look better like this or the opposite way? Let's see. And these 6 ounce spider weights, I want to say they're like 275, something like that. Hold on real quick. Gotta check the computer. Remember most of the gear on hand. but not all the time. Yep. These 6 ounce are $2.50 each. So 1,500 spool of 80 pound Portland. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. I'm trying to work without asking me questions that I have to stop and do some math. Yeah, for the 80 pound Cortland, 1,500 yards, you're looking at 405. And that's spooled onto your reel. So, tried Power Pro Hollow Core yet? No, I haven't. I've played with it a little bit for spooling other people's reels, but I haven't used it myself on my reels. The reason being because when it came out, I was like, wow, that's an expensive line right there. So, but I also did talk to somebody else that did use the Berkeley line that was 130. He says he loves it too, but I didn't really continue on the conversation because I was on my I was on a fishing trip and didn't really get a chance to tell Christopher really go in depth to, you know, or research more with him and see how long he's had it on and line capacity and stuff like that. So, yep. So nobody going fishing besides FTW? Is that what I'm seeing here? Everybody stuck at work or at home? Hopefully everybody's well, nobody's sick. Henry, man, hey, you know what? Real quick, let me show you something. Y'all know I'm doing a giveaway on my channel for referred people that have 5 people refer their name and stuff like this. So I'm keeping track of the subscriber that's getting the referrals and the referrals over here. You know, Henry, I did like 5 or 6 lines like I did everybody else. He filled all that up and I had to start over here. And that's the second page. The first page, that is the first page. I started a second page, you know, because we're getting more subs to actually jump on. Just because you're new to the channel doesn't mean you're excluded. If you get invited and you can add more friends to it, please do. Don't. You're in the club, so you can start accessing the different deals and stuff like that too. So okay, if we do the LX Raptor with 60 to 100 pound, you're sitting right at $190 for the braid, for the amount that we put on there. And then the LX Raptor is $476.99. Are you here in Texas or are you out of state? Sorry, I didn't catch the name on there, Roger, until right now. So, but still, I haven't memorized where everybody's from, so. 210, there you go. Okay, so do you want an exact amount real quick so that way I can set that up? And yes, I do use fish bites. I was recommending it the other day to some customers. We're working on a deal with Fish Gum as soon as they can get their inventory in, which we're talking about a week or so. And as soon as it does, we will get it in-house. So stay tuned, that is coming up. All right, so for the LX Raptor fully spool with 60 to 100, you're looking at $722.02. I done did the math, bro. That's why I got the computer. I can't knock that out real quick. Let's see. Actually, we've had a few guys use carp for bait, and they have caught sharks on them. They're very bloody fish and oily. So yeah, no, I mean, which one is better? I don't think we've done enough fishing with them to be able to make a judgment call like that. Hold on, real quick. Our Life's Bait and Tackle. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Okay. You were all right. No worries. Were you picking up a reel or? Oh yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Okay, okay. All right. Well, no worries, man. I mean, we'll still be here. Yep. Actually, I'm waiting on an update. We might have those in this Friday. Yeah. All right. And you can also too, if you're just going to make a payment, you can send it, through Cash App as well. $ Team Hard Life. Awesome. Sounds good. Yes, sir. You have a good one. All right, guys. Yeah, like if y'all are just making payments, y'all don't have to drive in here now. Don't get me wrong. It's a good excuse to go fishing when you come down, but yeah, if you can't make it in, drop us a call and you can pay via Cash App, which they've done us very well with the Cash App. If y'all don't have them, I highly recommend them. I actually started using them over the PayPal just because the amount of trouble I was having with PayPal at the time. They kept getting hacked on me, and I'm talking like in 1 month they got hacked 3 times, and so yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. I had to get rid of them and stuff. I didn't want to be caught up in some kind of BS move of funneling money or something like that, because I'm telling you, in about a 3-hour period, they pulled in about $10,000 and then turned around and siphoned it back out to other accounts and stuff. And my phone blew up, and I was on the phone with PayPal. I was like, hey man, y'all need to figure this out. It's not my money. Like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I was cleared of it, but still, you happen 3 times in a month. Yeah, that's it. Time to go. So, and hell yeah, Henry, get on it, man. That's just increasing your chances. And remember, go to Team Real Locals and do the same. That can increase your chances even more too, because we're pulling off the subscriber referrals off of his channel and my channel to be able to put into this pot. So I am going to be in Florida in about 2 weeks, but it's going to be for a family deal. So I don't know if I'll be able to break away to go fishing, especially since we're flying out there and I'm not taking my gear with me. So yes, it hurts, but sometimes got to give the family precedence so that way they stay happy and you stay happy. Yeah. All right, fish fruit. Don't know what that was, but looks like it took it off. Okay, and I'm assuming you got up into a bunch of carp for bait and are trying to find another way to put some use to it? Because I may actually try some this weekend. Looks like I might be going to Caldwell Pier for Friday night into Saturday. It's my daughter's birthday, and they're going to do a little slumber party, so me and the boys are going to go wet some lines. Big Cowboy, what's up, boss? Where are you from, man? Caldwell Pier is it's been doing really good on the nice calm days. That was another thing too. I didn't get a lot of video footage, which I should have, but the Manhattan schools came through again. The jack started running as well. It wasn't as crazy as it was the other day, but again too, we weren't really fishing for the jacks as I should have did. And I was telling myself to stay right here and fish for jacks instead of going for shark. But I got greedy, guys. I'm gonna tell you, I got greedy. I wanted a big shark, I really did. But yeah, we still had fun. Got some bait out, and Got some cast outside. I didn't get bait out for big rigs and stuff. Oh wow! So is it brown water, blue water, green water there at the packery? Oh, nice, very nice. What's up, boss? Why are you coming in so late, boss? Huh? Get on it, man. Jeff's already pouring on the weights in the back and stuff like that, and I'm trying to help you out so we can get this order out today. Good deal. Any bait fish running through? Or can you see that yet? Yeah, same price as Bob Hall Pier. I tell you what, I'm going to be fishing out there a lot more, just because I've met a lot of people that are really interested in learning some knowledge. So I definitely need to get out there and start pushing more knowledge out there and stuff like that. They really like the availability of the nets and stuff like that we do take. Heads up on that, my Big Shark landing nets. I'm waiting on a deal to come through, because with the price of metals going up and stuff like that, we are trying to work a deal to where I can keep my prices the same. That's our biggest goal. Is I don't like raising my prices, guys. A lot of the gear I've had the same prices for like 4 or 5 years, 6 years, and like I said, I like growth. I just don't like increased prices, guys. Like I said, I developed a shop because I know what it's like to be on that side of the counter, being a customer, and now I don't forget that ever. So, yep. Let's see. Mullet and some trout. Sand trout or speckled trouts? And y'all never voted. Does it look better like this, or should I flip the screen back the other way from when I first started? If y'all need me to try it out and stuff like that, let me know. Well, they've been catching bulls at Caldwell as well, too. I know there's hammers there because I've seen them. I've seen some tigers get caught off of there, too, but it's been a long time since I've concentrated my efforts there. And that's also, too, where my co-captain actually broke this triple wall gator was there at Caldwell and that monster stingray. Y'all hadn't seen that video yet. So... screen's good deal. Yeah, I'm looking at it through my phone, and I guess it's just, I don't know, it looks not as clear. So, but yeah, finally waiting on the glass guys to come in. We're finally have enough to where I can break off a little bit so we can get our sliding glass door fixed up, which is going to be awesome, because I like my sign there, but I also, that's the banner I like to use when we go out and go fishing and stuff like that, and I haven't been able to use it because that's been our barrier between our work area in the back and our retail here in front. So, yeah. Let's see. Are you by yourself out there, FTW? How you doing? Thank you. You have a good one. Yep. Okay. Hold on real quick. Oh, shoot. My gimbal died. What is up with this thing? thing. Hold on. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. Yep. All right. Let's see. Where's the butterfly? There you go. Too far. Well, if it does it again, guys, I'm gonna have to tape it just so I can continue going or staying live over here. I really want to put some hours in. So, but I do have to call the property manager real quick because there was an accident out here last week, and there's cameras on our system. So the property manager has the main one for the outside. So I guess the law firm is telling us we got to give up the video camera, but I don't have control of that one. So I got to get him over here to get that situated real quick. Got that done. Let's see. Okay. Here we go, guys. I know y'all can kind of see it. I'm gonna tape it because, yeah, these gimbals are awesome, but at the same time, too. Let's see. Come on, get off. Let's see. Does that work? Or is that too low? Straighten it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, better. Good. Sort of. I don't like when y'all can see the little handle here. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Get a cameraman and pay him in bait. Hey, I like that idea. Oh. Yep. We might have to work something out like that. That or take him fishing, teach him how we do it. Let's see. See that one. Have a case on the phone. There's the camera. Okay, I have a case on the phone. It's a small protective case, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty much the same thing. It's real flat, which allows me to kind of still give the phone some protection, but at the same time too, because it is in that holder, I really don't get a lot of good, I don't know, it's weird when I go live, it automatically does the super wide angle, so you actually catch my gimbal portion over here and stuff like that, so. Yeah, but that's not the portion that you're seeing on the camera. Like I said, the case has nothing to do with it. And also, too, I was doing some recording and I didn't charge that gimbal. Thought I did for a few hours yesterday and should have been enough, but I guess I didn't. But, I'll finish off the video, see how long it does. But this is probably going to be a long one just because I want to see how long it'll take to kill that phone from a full battery while going live. But at the same time too, I've got this 150 of the 6-ounce surf weights to clean. Obviously this isn't all of the weights. I still got to go get them from the back, but I don't have a lot of space up here in front to just bring them all up at once. Because in the back there's a lot of big blowers going and stuff like that, so I can't really go live over there in the back and still allow y'all to communicate with me. Yes, it is. I've got the gimbal that's holding that, and I got a mini tripod that, I mean, it's only about a foot here. However, the case on the phone, I'm telling you, it's super thin. It's not gonna do that. But when going live, like I said, it's doing that super wide angle from the phone, and I don't know why it won't. I don't know how to control that. Let me see. Nothing yet. So, but also too, guys, you know, a few of y'all have been really promoting it and stuff like that. You know, when y'all get on, give us a thumbs up, guys. I mean, there's a lot of people that are watching the videos. I mean, we're getting great numbers, but our thumbs up ain't matching it. Come on, guys, y'all watching the channel, give us a thumbs up, you know, on the videos and stuff. That really does help us out as well. So kudos to the guys that have really been pushing it. And you know what? You just never know. Maybe I'll do something special for, I know there's a way to do a selection process for the guys that are giving thumbs up. So I really have a good feeling that I'm going to do something like that. So y'all just kind of getting a little heads up, guys. Start giving those thumbs up. That'll really help us out there. So yep. So where's everybody at? Y'all working? Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. Just finished saying that. Yep. So, oh man. And actually, all these weights are going to our distributor that supplies the HEB and the corner stripe stores here. They actually go from the valley all the way up through Galveston. They've expanded out that way too. So. Yes, sir. Our tackle is really starting to move over here. Yes, we do ship. If y'all want to make a purchase, y'all can call the shop at 361-334-2171. Besides the reels and line and tackle and stuff like that, yes. Like I said, about 99% of it we make in-house. Obviously, we don't have the capability to make the reels. If we did, we would have already been making some different styles. Maybe. It does take a lot of money to manufacture reels and stuff like that. I wish I had that kind of money, but I don't. Not yet. Maybe one day I'll win the lottery. But if I do that, I'm buying a pier or making a pier. I guarantee it, it's going to happen. So, yeah, that's going to be the awesome one. So, yeah. Well, any more questions, like fishing questions, stuff that I don't have to really go to the computer to figure out the math? Oh, heads up on the drawings. We sold. Ooh. Get that paperwork real quick. On the 552 Virgin blank rod, we're at 89 sold. I think that's more. I should recount those. Yeah, let me recount those real quick for y'all. Because I think we're in the 90s already. So that one's going really quick, guys. It's for a 552 Harrington. The rod builder is offering to build it up for you for free. It's part of the drawing. And you're getting an MXL Raptor fully spooled up with Cortland braid as well. So that's going to be pretty awesome. 1, 2, Yeah, we're at 90 tickets sold. So that means we got about 45 tickets left for the 552. That one's $20 a ticket. You can send money via Cash App and or call the shop 361-334-2171. I would prefer Cash App just so I don't have to get up and get away from the camera. Jared, yes, show it. Yes, sir. So we're up to 90 on that one. And the other two, I've been moving back and forth over here, guys, so it's been crazy. So, this one's for the T-Rex 130. I'm gonna count those out real quick. My first reel I ever bought personally was a pin number 9. I was about 7 years old. Got 45 of drawing number 7 sold, so that leaves 35 tickets left. Those are $50 tickets. That's for the T-Rex 130 with the custom shark rod, reel, line, and tackle, and a XN bag. There's only one winner for that drawing. Drawing number 6 is actually 2 winners. And it's for a 10-foot custom MXL Raptor with line, tackle, and a XN bag. So, but between me and Jeff running the counter, you know, sometimes we leave it. Alright. Yeah, guys. Oh, that's another thing I started doing too. After my last beach trip, it just, something inside me hit a spark. And what it was, I was kayaking based and I was getting out there, getting the distance. And I don't know, I felt like I wasn't where I wanted to be on the kayaking. Like I don't know, I guess I felt weak or whatever, even though I was able to get past the third bar and still bomb a bait. I don't know, something in me really hit a spark, and I started doing a lot of push-ups, doing crunches, sit-ups, leg lifts, just burnouts of my body to build up endurance. And a lot of it is so I can burn off the outer body fat and stuff like that. I actually got 10-pound dumbbells, and I'm doing curls, but I'll do like a set of 50, but I'll do it 10 times per arm, per workout and stuff like that. And man, once you get up to that 50 marker and you're about 4 or 5 sets in, that's when you start really feeling the weight of that dumbbell. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We got a customer inbound, so stay tuned. I'll help them out, and I'll get right back to y'all. 14, 16, 18. 38, 42, 44, 45. I got 45 tickets on that one. Okay. Doing all right, boss. How can I help you?
My buddy's trying to turn me on to Legends popcorn.
Yes. Got some right here. We also have them where they're already set up on the wall with the hook and line and stuff like that. Some of them we've got them in a lemon rig for bait fishing, and then we also do a lemon rig for like pier and jetty fishing as well.
So which one's the lemon rig?
It's got a 3-way swivel in it in the package. If it doesn't have one, then we're sold out right now.
The one with the trouble hook?
No, it has a 3-way leader in it. Like you'll see a 3-way swivel in it with extra line. and it's already all rigged up. What's up, boss? All
I
right.
just got your
Yeah.
message.
That's the paperwork they sent to me.
Who sent it to you? Oh, law firm?
Yeah.
Oh, that when they had that wreck out here?
Yeah. No.
All right.
So I was like, I don't control that. So.
No, that's fine. Go ahead and take care of it.
All right, boss. There you go.
Not that they're gonna see anything, because that camera here is pointing that way.
Oh, wow.
And then Tom's got the other two up here. And then ours are all facing back there. It catches up here in the front here.
Yeah.
By your shop.
Yeah.
And then it goes straight across. And then we got two that are back there.
Well, then I know Tom's will catch up here because that's how we caught those other two credit card
These
thieves.
two out here on the corner are Tom's.
Yeah. Well, maybe give that to him so that way he can get it over to them.
I'm
or
going to
whatever.
Joanne and have her make a copy, and I'll go give her a copy to Tom.
There you go. There you go. A little bit of networking, guys. Sorry, you'll hear me talking to myself over here because I'm on YouTube Live right now. So
Really?
yeah. Yeah. You know about our channel?
No.
Team Hard Life on YouTube.
Team Hard Life.
I do a lot of knowledge and tactics, fishing gear, and testing and stuff like that. So we just passed up 9,000 subscribers. We've got a couple of cool deals for fishing trip giveaways. We've got a Father's Day package giveaway too. So yeah, Cortland Braid is coming in with gear, guys. So as soon as that comes in, I'll be doing a video, which it might roll in today. And we are definitely looking forward to it. So, yep. Oh man. All right, guys. Y'all got any more questions for me? I mean, everybody's pretty quiet out there.
Oh, which one are you looking for?
Oh, the
One with the trunk for, you want a treble or J-hook on it?
no, he was talking about the lemon rig, stuff like that. So, yeah, I said we didn't have them up there. We were sold out right now. So, now that you have some made
I
up in
remember
the back,
we put everything to the front if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I was gonna say that's why. Been selling them up pretty good and stuff like that. So,
We're using the 60 or 100.
60.
I have to go set up for the 100 just to do one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
How many did you want, Bob?
What is it? It's just a lemon rig. So it's a string for the to the
3
lemon. It's a
and
string
4
to the
ounce.
lemon.
I want to say they do make those weights. We don't make them though. That's something more of a breakaway tackle. We would pour their lead for their weights, but they were the ones with the framework to put them all together and stuff like that. So,
So one string ties to the, it runs to the bait and then one
Yeah,
runs to the lemon.
yeah, but they'll have clips on it.
I'll take mine.
Yeah, it's in like 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. Which one do you want to use the lemon? Oh, you want, okay, you're gonna take those two and the lemon?
oh, guys, y'all are quiet out there. Everybody, am I putting y'all to sleep? Am I making this video that boring for you?
Hey, these go a little bit more, right? The darker ones are look like $1 more, or no, they're same?
No, they're the same price. One of the several of the guides were actually telling him that they've seen the big trout come up to the floats and swim away with them, swim away from them without hitting bait. They've already learned that the high vis ones are not what they want to do.
So the darker ones are better?
For some of the bigger trout,
Some of the
yeah,
bigger trout.
yeah. But you got to remember too. Right now, you can only keep one. So yeah, you can catch the bigger trout, but you're gonna have to release them all just
So
because of
regardless on
everything.
what trout, you can only keep one?
But it's also depending on where you're fishing. I know everything south from the bridge south, you have to check the new fishing regulations because they did after the freeze. They came in and changed the rules for the speckled trout because the populations were really hurt after the freeze. So And I have not even checked the new rules and regs, but I do know they did put a limit on them. Also onto the quantity for the daily bags and stuff like that. So. How you doing, guys? What you up to, boss?
I didn't drop off the video.
Oh, okay. All right. So let me.
I didn't mess with this.
Oh, okay. So I can check that one out. That'll
Yeah.
be that will
Might
actually
need to
be a
redo
good
it,
video.
'cause
I might do it right now that I'm live. So, to see why it happened. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if,
When do you plan on picking these back up, boss?
I'll just pay you to ship them back to me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you fill out your info? I just don't want to. I'm live right now. I don't want to have your info just floating out there. So let's see. Yes, breakaway tackle is the one with the weights that have the fold back gear. We could get them in house and stuff like that, but that's just another weight that we have poured for them and have dealt with their gear. Strobe lights, make it a party. Could do that, but then too, it would have to be like all the music from Team Real Locals, because those guys are the only ones that have given me full rights to use their music on there. And that's the one that's normally in my intro on my videos, is Team Real Locals. It's, I think I got a bite. So check them out, guys. That's a lot of, they got a bunch of good music out there. And they're actually planning on releasing a few more songs too, so. You got it all, boss?
Yeah.
All right. And what I'll do, I'll add this in. Did you want to wait for that one, or
I'm sure it's due for that one.
for this one?
Yeah.
No charge, because that's something that I really want to see how that happens. So.
I kept fishing with it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I caught a three and a half foot little shark.
Yeah, but it didn't slip at all, right?
No.
I think what it is the tag end somehow got loose. That's actually a really good one. I need to check it out real quick. So you got a few minutes, so we can look into it. Let me just finish putting your reels in here over here. All right, guys. So real quick. And it's right into your Top Shot connection, right? Where the Top Shot and the backing meet up?
Yeah.
All right, so we spooled this reel up. How long ago did we do that?
I think I did it last summer when I bought it.
Okay.
I've never used this the first time.
You got everything you need? Bro?
Check it out, like, do you have the little clips to connect a hook to this, or
The
you just tie a hook? What do they usually do?
well, actually, no. They tie from there to a small shock leader, and then they put the hook on. They don't put the hook right up on it. That's just so they can attract fish to your bait. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
still
not
freelance,
your
right?
that's not your lure. That's just
No. You hook this to the line.
Yeah.
And then on this side, you put a leader off of this.
yes.
How long? Do you have any or?
12 to 18 inches. No, you just tie straight mono to it and then put a hook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you really don't have to go full length like that.
And then, okay, gotcha.
Ah, my little deal's breaking apart over here in the back, so yeah, you gotta get a new one. But what it is, he showed me a picture. I didn't really get to see it. I'm gonna show y'all real quick so I can fix it. Let's see what the deal is. It's the connection point between the two hollow core braids. The top is Gen 3. I don't remember what the bottom one is. But like you heard, we did it last summer. And how long has it been that tagging been like that?
I seen it Monday when I started.
So it
fishing.
just started?
Yeah.
That's weird. I see it already, guys. So. Alright, so there's the start of the connection point. See how it goes blue right there? Whoa. That is the blue line. Oh,
It
okay.
was blue, but I kept fishing with it. and-
Yeah, yeah. All right, so that's actually an easy fix, but I wonder why it did that. Because let's see, the blue braid is over into the white, and the white is into the blue. And if you take out any slack, it should hide that end. How did that come out? That is weird. Because even then too, you can see the real tight braid right there.
Yeah, 650.
And then it gets super loose, the weave right there.
Yeah.
How could it back out?
I like the setup.
I don't know. But it's a quick fix. All we do is cut that and you're good to go.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, so just go straight to this?
No, what I'm saying is you can switch it out. If you want it a little bit shorter, or if you know that should kind of be on top, you switch
There
this
you
long
go.
piece up here.
So that will fix. You shouldn't have any more problems with it.
Yeah,
Now,
so
if it backs out again, that's going to be a crazy one
You know,
because
it's interchangeable.
I don't know how to to explain that to tell you
I
the
want to
truth.
switch it.
Like it should be shallow.
Yeah,
So put this one.
yeah, you just take this
Yeah,
one off.
you're good to go now. So.
How much is a top shop for those?
What do you mean?
Like a top shop for one of those SXs?
Depends how many yards because it's sold by the yard.
Okay.
So,
You want what color?
Are you doing 80 pound or 100 pound top shot?
I think you did 100 on that one.
Look, that's beat up right there.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna show you.
but that's also the reason why I double it up, why I make the braid come in on itself, because the first strand probably would have already popped off, but
Yeah.
because it's backed up with another strand underneath, that's what keeps it from breaking off. So
It all happened this week. It was rough out there.
it was. Well, we can cut that off and reset you a new one.
That's fine.
All right. All right, guys. Let me grab my needle real quick.
What, if you're in deeper water sometimes, yes. Because that's what we use them for like the jetties and stuff. But, you know, it's deeper water, you want to go a bit longer, all you have to do is just put a little fluid, you know, kind of.
Yeah.
And just so it holds on the bottom. Well, these can work as possible, in with this, you can get it a little bit, yeah, it's pop, you know.
You saw that bull shark they caught up.
Which one?
They already caught multiple.
Mhm.
I seen one that was 8, 10 or something.
By Glenn?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we actually make ones that allow you to put it on.
Did they release it or they killed that one?
So for like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
because that's what we use.
they were trying to gaff it, so I don't know.
Oh.
We use those.
And yeah.
Because they are.
It got released into some oil.
you know what? I'm gonna take these, go ahead and make me.
I don't know. I mean, now an 8-foot bull's got a big old set of jaws, but still, I don't think I can eat it that big. So, especially if it's a female, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, there's some big sharks getting caught. There was a big tiger that was brought in at Dolphin Docks or Deep Sea, something like that, the other day too. So,
I got
Yeah.
a good run 2 nights ago. I think we set the hook and
wow. How long did it run for?
it was probably like 10 seconds.
And drop the bait, or you set the hook?
I set the hook, but nothing. I didn't feel nothing on the end of it.
Dang.
It was only cast out though.
Could have just bumped your line or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to get the underwater cameras on all my cast outs, but man, they get expensive.
Yeah.
So, maybe Go Fish Camera can hook us up with like 10 of them, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. That way, if we lose one, we're still not out of the game. We can still keep rocking and rolling and stuff. So,
Which hooks do you, what size
Here you go,
hooks
boss.
do you usually use on the cast out? Like for
I like the 13s all the way up to the 16s
I
for,
might
for
order
casting
some
out.
for next year for me.
Mm.
I just want to know so I know which ones to take.
Yeah, the ones with the blue cable right here,
Uh-huh.
those are pretty much my favorite sizes right there.
Those 13s.
Yeah, the 13s and the 16s that are up there.
Those
But,
bigger ones are the 16s.
Yeah, those real heavy duty ones. Yeah. Morning, Arturo, Daniel, David, Alex. Let's see.
should have line in like a month or so, right?
Do what?
You should have some line for that in like a month or so.
Bro, I got a line right now. Like I can spool it up right now. I'm live.
Yeah.
Now, we could probably get Jeff to do it real quick if you don't mind.
I don't got the cash right now. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah. Whenever I pay you,
All right. Yeah. No. How did you want to spool? 60 to 100, 60 to 80,
60 to 100.
60 to 100. Did you want green, white? Green would look sick on that one. Well, they look sick on both, but
Yeah.
I like to do the mixed colors just so you know you're in the top shop. But some people want the same color all the way
Do
through.
you do the marking on like the 100,
What do you mean?
the 100-yard mark? You black it out?
I could. You want every 100 yards?
If you can. It doesn't matter. I know it's not gonna fit that much.
Well, I'll get 300 yards on there, so you'll get 2 marks on them. So
Okay.
I can do that.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, green and white's fine. I'll do the
Okay.
green on top.
Green on top.
Yeah.
Green and white. All right.
You know why the clicker button got so hard on that one?
On this one?
Yeah.
Did they?
When I'm out there, it's hard to move it.
I don't know. Feels dry though. Feels dry. When was the last time you sent it in to get cleaned or anything?
I haven't.
How long have you had it?
I don't remember. 10 years, 4 years.
That's why we spend a lot of money, guys, so that way we can depend on our reels. And I mean, it still worked
It
like a
works
champ,
fine.
but yeah, but I can feel
Yeah.
that it's a little bit dry.
It works as fine as this
well-
one. I just got this one brand new from you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we could send it in. I mean, and just have them go through it. If they were to replace everything internally, you're looking like $45 to $65, something like that.
That's fine.
Be all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And how's this blue one? Dude, you
I
got
think
it
I got
locked
that one
down,
from
bro.
you last year, the year before that.
Yeah. Yeah, this one already has the upgraded. See, you can tell the difference because see how this one,
Yeah.
it kind of goes back a little bit. They changed the angle of it, attacking the gear for the clicker and stuff like that too. So, yeah, it's a newer model. You can definitely tell the difference. But,
All right.
yeah, G2, yes sir. You know, and they're discontinuing the single speed and 2 speeds.
Really?
Yeah, the G1 series, they're going with G2 and Raptor only, just because they're trying to keep up with the amount of orders and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So,
All right. Well, I'll let you know whenever I get the money so I can get them pulled up.
all right, boss.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You have a good one. Y'all be safe on the road. So yeah, well, there we go. Sorry, guys. See, I love fishing, but I don't feel like I want to have dogs chasing me and howling at me because I can't sing with the crap, bro. I cannot. But that I cannot do for you, David, because my lead connections, I actually buy several thousand pounds at a time, up to large, super large quantities. However, I have seen where they do sell on eBay, but you're going to pay top dollar for it. Sometimes you can contact them directly and work some deals. We used to get them from the tire shops around here. However, a lot of things have changed with those companies. They're not allowed to sell it anymore. They have to go through certain kind of deals to dispose of the lead properly. So a lot of them cut us out. The other thing is too, what's up, Royal? Sometimes you can do a Facebook post and tell people that you're looking to buy lead and stuff like that. I mean, that may help. I've done that a few times when I was in a tight pinch and needed to get lead and stuff like that.
Your change.
Because of the quantities that I get, they offer us a little bit more of a discount, but that's in order so we can keep our prices as low as we do, so that way our dealers can still buy from us and y'all can still buy it at a reasonable price and buy from the dealers. So if we start paying too much, then we'll have to go up in price, so we don't like doing that. And, yeah.
Take care, brother.
Yes, sir. You need a bag or you good?
No, he set me up.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Remember to start comment, check, go back a few videos so you can get in on those drawings and stuff. We got free
Go
fishing
check 'em
trips
out.
given away.
Appreciate you.
Later, bro. All right. I would like to. Hey, we can sell out the last 10 of that drawing. We'll definitely go live. So, yeah, no worries there, guys. We got, I'm telling you, drawing number 6 has 10 tickets left. $50 a ticket. If they sell out right now, I'll go live right now. Let's do this. Ooh, CJ, you're talking my language there. Let's see. Yeah, actually, I need to get some more firewood and stuff like that. I donated a lot of it during the freeze. There was like 3 or 4 families that had no power and all that. So we donated a ton of the oak and the mesquite just so they can have some kind of heat and to be able to cook with it at the house. So I'm down to scraps basically, but I need to re-up again. Need a couple of truckloads and stuff like that. My brother was saying that he's got a buddy that says we can go over there and pick it up. It's just trying to get my brother when he's off of work and me off of work to go over there and make the trip and stuff like that. So it is there, guys, but can't wait for this weekend. I need to go fishing. If y'all are able to break away, I'll be out at Caldwell Pier. The kids get out about 2, I think, and after they get out, I'm gonna load up and go out there, and I'm gonna try and stay out there till Friday or Saturday afternoon. If I stay any later, it's because I'm hooked up. I really need to get a hookup. I need a big fish. The best fish I have tried. Ooh, that is tough. That is a tough one. I love eating alligator. I love eating all kinds of fish. One of the ones that really tripped me out, which was a great tasting fish. I don't know, maybe
I give it to Tom.
Oh, okay, you got it to him? Good
Yeah.
deal.
He said he'd check it out
Awesome.
and
Good
see.
deal.
Get a
Yeah,
hold of
because
it.
they came in asking me, I was like, I don't have, so I sent them your way and stuff like that, and
Well, they asked me, well, this camera, the wires had come loose, but it wouldn't matter anyway because it's facing that way.
yeah.
And then these 2 here on the corner are Tom's.
Mm.
And then we got the one that faces the trash can so we can see down the back way. And then we
Yeah.
got one that the other 3 show the backside.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know. Way it
All,
goes.
that's all we can do. Yep. So, all right, boss. Check you later.
He just like being on TV.
My customers love it, man. Shoot. Talking of that, I actually almost had my own show. I was in negotiations with them when they were doing the, which was the guy, Billy the skinny one. He does, oh man, I forgot. But basically, he signed the contract. He had 5 minutes to the deadline. Then he signed the contract to Billy the Exterminator. His contract was going to be up, and they were already looking for somebody to replace his time slot. And so I did an interview, and I was the shoe-in for it. I was just waiting for confirmation, and then they gave me a call saying that Billy did extend his contract. So I missed out on having my own show. But it's all right, because now I'm on my own YouTube channel, and we get to post up everything as it does happen. We're not going to be swayed by, you know, companies telling us what we must say or how to say it and stuff like that. Other than, you know, some of the sponsors trying to, like Twang, you know what I mean? It's, like I said, it's not really a fishing product. It's not a weight, it's not a surf weight, it's not a leader. But it's a great product to have out there while you are fishing. It's a great amenity to have with you, you know. So it's awesome. That's on that. They don't tell us, you know, hey, don't show this reel, don't show this, you know. They want to see us putting the gear to action. That's the whole point of it and stuff like that. And yes, I'm actually waiting for my buddy Javier and even Team Rio Loco Captain Eric Hernandez, so I can go fishing with them. so I can get some alligator gar videos and stuff like that. So, and actually I haven't tried hogfish, but I did try tilefish. That was probably the deepest fish I've ever tried. That was delicious. The craziest fish that I think I ever ate though was that scorpion fish. That one, you know, it was pretty tricky. I was kind of intimidated by knowing the possibility of I accidentally stabbing myself while filleting this thing or stuff like that. But with a little bit of homework on the YouTube channel, I was able to learn the proper way to fillet the fish without messing myself up. And then, yeah, the golden tilefish was like 39 inches long. Pulled it to the surface faster than the other guys with electronic reels and bigger reels. That HXW Raptor was awesome. And yeah, the lionfish we caught while we were offshore, and I decided to cook it. Yep. So it was nice. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm not that good enough or brave enough to do lionfish with the spine still on. I cut them off. They suggested doing that, and I was like, you know what, that is a good idea. Because they're basically hypodermic needles. I did a video showing the close-up of what the needles look like and stuff like that. So, and I want to say I have spooled a Penn Battle 8000. I just did an 8500 the other day, but I got to check my paperwork, because what I started doing was writing down the actual reels I have spooled. What I would like to do is actually create a book or some kind of legend that I can look back and just say, hey, it's this, and this, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. Dude, those are some big old tilefish. I don't know how much mine weighed, but it was good. It was really good, so, yeah. And actually, I know we would have caught more, but the boat we were on, we actually started taking on water, so we had to get back to the port. I'm not recommending that charter anymore, though. That captain actually, I lent him a fishing rod of mine, and it's an old custom rod. He actually won't return it. He's saying that he traded me fishing trips for it, even though I got all the texts and receipts from all the bait and tackle that I would take and supply. A lot of times I supplied the whole boat with tackle just because that was part of the deal to help him out. He was helping us out get the footage that we needed to go offshore and stuff like that. And I lent him a rod so he can continue growing his business, and now he won't return it. So yeah, that's been an ongoing battle with him. But yeah, that's why I won't recommend his company anymore to anybody, because I would hate for him to borrow a rod from somebody else, and then they'd be like, hey man, you referred him. Like, so I won't do it. Sucks, but yeah. But there is one of the captains that I would refer. I just got to double check the info and stuff like that. The dude, he's the one who put us on the tilefish. He knew exactly where to go. That captain's a good captain. So actually his name and number are on that video when we originally did that and stuff like that. Make sure to talk to that captain only. Let's see. Yeah, karma will get him, you know. And it just sucks. That was one of the rods that I had bowed over down in Galveston during a shark fishing trip, and I got a pretty sweet picture holding the rod in a T-Rex 80 when something picked up the bait at like 1,800 yards out and started just smoking the drag off. And that's because I was putting about 50 to 70 pounds of pressure on the reel, and it picked up a 3-pound surf rate and ran with it like it wasn't even there. So yeah, pretty awesome. What's up, Jimmy? Yep. Always got to be working, boss. So I'm almost done with this tray, and I got about 2 more trays to roll through, and then we're going to get into the regular weight, because they ordered 120 pounds of the 1 and 2 ounce pyramids, and I think 150 pounds of the 3 ounce or something like that. It's on my computer. I just haven't pulled it up because I already know we got to do this first. So. Yep. Yeah, come on with it, guys. Y'all got any more questions? Yeah, could do that for the spool and library deal. That'll be a great one for us for a quick reference here at the shop. You know, just have it kind of already printed out and set up right there. Whoa. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but I broke a piece off and it went flying right past me over there. See, I like these weights so much better because a lot of times fish will come up and hit the bait, but not take it. So what ends up happening with the Sputnik weight, where the wires that fold back, your bait drifts away in the current. So basically, if he picked it up and dropped it, 9 times out of 10, he don't get it again. For us, he picks it up and drops it, it drops right back, locks back into place, and a lot of times we get that fish to come back and we get picked up. We like that a lot. You know, I've caught so many fish from initial hookups to secondary hookups, or even triple hookups after the fact. You know, that they pick up the bait and drop it and then still come back and hit it. So yes, that's why we like these so much better than having to worry about the legs that do bend down and or away. So also too, with this style too, we can put up with heavier current compared to the other ones. Yes, I know you can bend the wires in to make them a little bit tighter, but when seaweed and stuff like that starts coming rolling through and you're starting to break the seaweed off, what ends up happening, you break the surf weight loose because you bend back those wires. And I know you're also supposed to let the current hold the surf weight in place and not actually have a direct line. I don't like that because what ends up happening, seaweed piles up on it and breaks it off either way. So best time to fish is when I can go fishing. That's when the best time is. That is, they're like us, you know, sometimes you're hungry in the morning, sometimes you're hungry in the afternoon, and you know, if it's too sunny out there or whatever, you just kick back. Fish are a whole different monster. Excuse me. What's up, DOC, Sean? And on the Cortland braid, guys, like I said, we're doing the giveaway for the channel. But if you don't want to wait that long, you can make a purchase, you know, coming in and or shipping us your reel, and we can get it set up for you, no worries. Awesome deal. Looks like we're going to have some great weather this weekend too, which is going to be a good thing. Do you know where you're going to go fishing at, DOC? Okay, so on the Father's Day deal, I'm going to go live on Monday, and we're going to do a giveaway for that one early in the week, so that way the Father's Day gift, if we got to ship it out, it can be shipped out and received by Friday. The way that one is we're going to select comments using the Cortland, hashtag Cortland braid and the hashtag twang deal so that way we can select a winner that way. And like I said, so it'll be early enough. The secondary prizes will come once we hit our 10,000 subscriber mark, because then that's where we're going to do a flash giveaway of the 2 fishing trips and the extra deals and stuff like that, and the guys that are coming on the trips. Also, we'll be getting some goodies, but we will be having a grand prize for the winner of that fishing trip. We're having a little contest going between them. More than likely, it'll probably, we haven't decided if we're going to go with biggest fish or most fish caught during that trip. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to let them have a vote on that one, just because it can really change up, and we'll see how that goes. But that's the one for the 10,000 subscriber mark for our channel. The other one is having the referred sales. Every 5 referred subscribers, sorry, you get a name in the pot, and that's how you win that trip with Captain Eric. And that's going to be a tap out fishing trip, which means he won't call it a day until you say, yeah, I'm done. So some guys are saying, hey man, I can go for 12, 24 hours or whatever. Well, Captain Eric is down for a fishing trip like that. For me, I just got to make sure I have the time allotted for it, because, you know, still got the family deal and stuff like that, and running the shop. So if it is going to be a tap out like that, more than likely I'll probably do it on a Saturday or Friday night, and that way I don't have to worry about opening the shop. Jeff ain't going to like it, but you know, what we're doing, everybody's working together to help us grow the channel, so we definitely want to pay it forward. Also too, y'all got to remember, by y'all watching the channel and giving us a thumbs up, it does give us a lot more pull and leeway with our sponsors. They're the ones that, you know, they can do the analytics and check out how much strength our channel is pulling out. And I mean, if they're willing to do this with us now, imagine if y'all started doing the thumbs up per video and, you know, doing all the things. I mean, y'all are really doing a great job, don't get me wrong. I've seen so much hashtag Cortland Braid, hashtag Twang, you know, all the different things that we're asking for. Y'all are really doing it. You know, and like I said, I'm totally humbled, because I'll go a while without checking my messages, and I'll see that I got 100 messages on there. So I go back and I spend time just answering questions and or the messages and stuff like that. And let's see. Yep, Roger keeping tabs on that one for sure. Yep, we're almost to 9,100 subs. We only need about less than 20 to go, so that's gonna be sweet. And yes, definitely we fit way more hollow core Cortland braid than any solid Power Pro. That's a hands down. And that, and we can put more on the reel in comparison, because it'll actually stack up to where it doesn't slide off. And there you go. Well, I'll be at Caldwell Friday into Saturday, so you're more than welcome to come join us out there. I think the question I most get asked is when the best time to go fishing is. Normally I tell them when I'm fishing or when I crack a beer. All right guys, so let me go put this tray up real quick. Let me go get my next one so I can keep working. I'm gonna try and stay live as long as I can. Let me check the battery on this real quick. Turn. Nope, it's not telling me. So, all right. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's it. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, did I get y'all sick there? Who got sick? Come on, tell me. Don't be scared. Yeah, I haven't tried the Ozuri. I've used their I went brain dead there for a minute. I've used their mono, not the mono, but the fluorocarbon, the Ozuri fluorocarbon. That was some pretty good line and stuff like that. But I don't use it too often because it's just not the style of fishing I do, unless jacks and kings are running through. And I've also seen where using thinner line is better than using real heavy line on those toothy critters, because it kind of fits in between their teeth. So, and actually, you know what? I'm working, but hearing you, thanks for the shout out. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, got another one here. Thought I was done. Guess not. You got it, Henry. Keep up that good work, bro. You are putting in the numbers. So, let's see. Ah, got Joe. Yes, that's one. At least it wasn't seasick, you know what I mean? Gotta have the fish legs going on. All right, let me go get my other tray. I'll be right back, guys. I got the big tray this time. There's 200 4-ounce surf weights on this tray. Yes, sir. Gotta make that money. Woo, found me some chili mango. Yeah, buddy. Telling you. That stuff is on point. And I'm getting hungry. I don't know what it is. What do I want to eat for lunch? If I were to go to lunch, guys, what would y'all suggest? Let's see what kind of ideas y'all can pitch out there. I know here any minute now, or here in a bit, Jeff may say, hey, it's time for lunch. Yes, they do make a solid braid for a Cortland line, guys. Just a heads up. I just haven't really gotten into it because I was looking for a solid or a hollow core rather than a solid, just because I like the ability that I can mend the lines and keep rocking and rolling like that. You know what I mean? So let's see. The price of the Cortland braid depends on the weight class. Starts out at like 24 cents and goes up from there. 24 cents is the 40 pound, and then for each pound class that it goes up a penny. So yes sir, it's there. And we sell it by the yard, so if you only need 20 yards, that's all you pay for it. And that's the bonus of the hollow core braids. You only pay for what you get spooled onto the reel. You know what I mean? When I do solid braids though, a lot of times we were dealing with like Power Pro, so we would buy it like in the 300-yard increment because we didn't really need the big old monster spools. But some people would only buy 120 pound or need 120 yards on the reel. Well, they would end up buying the whole spool just because, you know, I'm not going to sit on like 80 yards of line or 50 yards of line. You know, when they would buy it, they would buy the whole spool, and we would just spool on what they needed, and then they would take the rest. And 9 times out of 10, that braid gets thrown away because they don't want knots in their spool either. So one of the good things about when I was buying the bigger bulk from the bigger companies, I was able to sell it into those smaller deals like that and stuff, but it still doesn't, it's a little harder to deal with because I still end up with waste of braid at the end of the day, whereas hollow core, we don't waste anything and stuff. Oh, Bubba's 33, yes sir, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, the reason I started the team was because I was fishing on Walhall Pier, and I was already selling my fishing tackle, and there was a bunch of me and other fishermen that we were out there virtually every weekend, literally every weekend fishing together. And guys would go out there and they're like, man, what team are y'all? We always see y'all together and this and that. And we're like, oh, we're not a team, but we use this guy's fishing gear. And oh, okay. And they would just kind of walk away. So they would kind of ignore us. I was like, you know what, man? After about the 10th or 15th time of doing that and not making any sales, I was like, you know what? Let's make a team. And that way, now and as soon as we said, oh yeah, we're Team Hard Life, they're like, oh yeah, and so what gear are you using? Oh, it's this gear, this and that. Can y'all sell some? So we started making sales, and it was all because of the creating the team and stuff like that. So that worked out really, really nice for us. And yeah, that's where the team came from. And it was a group of guys that we all fished together, and pretty much everybody was a team member, you know, they wanted to be. But then after certain things happened with those original members, we had to get to the point where I had to be real selective of who was on the team and stuff like that, especially when I started picking up sponsors and getting gear and you know, monies and stuff, because now we're not just representing ourselves or my company, we were representing other companies. So that's when we had to be real selective of who we brought on and how and stuff like that. So, oh, Jalisco sounds good too. Shrimp salad, I think so. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know, man. We keep talking about food. I may have to call Jeff to go up here early, be like, hey, bro, I'm hungry. I'm gonna let him go get lunch because I can sit here and keep working and do multiple things up front. Which also gives him a chance to catch a break and stuff like that too. So, yeah, solid braid. You have to tie knots. There's no way to add more braid to the reel without having a knot. And yeah, solid braid is thin and stuff like that, but that knot still is there, and it's still very, it still can create a catch point for when seaweed is coming through your line. So like if you like it for beach fishing and stuff like that, when seaweed's floating by, slides up your line and it'll stop right there. And then after a while, you keep making more and more seaweed come up on the line, it's eventually not going to allow you to fish in that same spot. So yeah, that's why we like the hollow core, because when we splice in, kind of like earlier in this video with those two lines where I had the blue and the white, I don't know how that tag in of the blue line came out of that reel, but it did, or out of the line. So I was able to cut it there and the knot was fixed. But you can also see there was no bulky knot that was there. It just changed colors is all it did. So yeah, we definitely, when we're going to promote a gear or a tackle, you know, even when Cortland was asking us to do these tests, I was like, hey man, be prepared. Like I'm going to put the truth out there, whether it's good or bad. And they're like, no, that's what we want. We want to know if we need to fix something or you know, improve our lines and stuff like that. So they were all for it, and they stuck to their word too. When we found something or whatever, they were able to get back to me quickly, figure it out. And since then, as you can tell, man, I'm spooling reels fast with the braid, and I'm not finding any defects or any, you know, thing major with the line, which is great, because now I don't spend time fixing issues with the braid. I'm spooling reels and going on to the next one and getting the library and stuff like that. So I do have to say it's becoming a little harder to dissect the lines, but at the same time too, I'm opening the book to add more chapters of different kind of knowledge I can put out there while I am spooling. So yeah, I like that. That's a good one, Nelson. Yeah, I might have to screenshot. Let me screenshot that. Yep, I got it. Good deal. A lot of y'all's comments and stuff like that, you know, the Cortland guys are actually watching the channel and stuff, and they've been going through and they'll sometimes send me a screenshot, hey, check out what this one said and stuff like that, and it's awesome, you know. They are truly being a real sponsor, not the kind that says, okay, here's some gear, now leave us alone kind of deal. They're being proactive on everything that's going on and stuff like that. And you know, there's something coming down the pipeline with them. I can't really say what it is just yet, but it is going to be awesome. So as soon as it gets finalized and we can actually go live with it, we got something special coming down. And yeah. I'm excited. With Jerry Brown, they never sponsored us with anything. It was just the best line that I could find at that time. And they weren't. They held their ground for a while. But when it came down to, I started finding all these defects and stuff like that. When talking with Jerry, the owner, it made it seem like he was trying to tell me I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, bro, like, you know, we've had hours long conversations about the braid and stuff like that, and you know, what the problems you were fixing and this and that, and then it was just like, you know, it got to the point that there was no communication, even with the problems that were their own. And yeah, I just, too many times a lot of my customers came in, bought braid, and we could not even provide it for them in a timely fashion. And that, you know, for me, yes, it's out of my control, but at the same time, it made me look bad, and I didn't like that, you know. And so that's why we had to, you know, put them on the sidelines. They weren't good enough to keep themselves in the game, so they got sidelined. Exactly, yes. That is something that I have never forgotten. Those that have stuck through me, you know, through thick and thin, and have always, you know, found a way to help me, or I help them, you know what I mean, and not turn their back on me, especially when, you know, my customer, I mean, at the end of the day, without our customers, without our subscribers, we would not be able to do what we're doing. So for a shop to lose its humbleness of taking care of those main points, they lose everything, you know what I mean? And I work too hard to get where I'm at with everybody's help, and to not take care of all their needs and stuff like that. And that's kind of why I stayed alive with the channel too, with helping that customer, because sometimes those questions come in, and that's where a lot of the knowledge comes from, is, you know, me helping a customer. I'm like, hey man, that's a good video, I should do this. But actually I was able to do it with y'all being on live. So, you know, y'all got to see me in real live action right there. So yeah. Mango salsa. Oh man, that sounded good. Woo-wee. Mango salsa salmon, chef said. Jeez. Ooh. Hey, you know what? Even better, some ahi tuna. Oh man, I might. Oof. I don't know. Might have to break away for lunch. Might have to do a little bit of land sharking. But I definitely want to put my guys in a good position, because like I said, you know, we're a few guys short, and I want to make sure this order gets out, because of our distributor also too realized that they dropped the ball. They were supposed to order a lot more gear the last time, and they didn't do it. So kind of a little bit of an emergency, but at the same time, you know, this is what we're built for. We're made to be able to handle the bigger calls when they need them done, and get it done in a timely fashion. But I do like that Team Hard Life spooled by Cortland Braid, powered by Cortland Braid itself. Yes, sir. Yeah. Now, guys, that I have y'all, what are y'all thoughts about an 80 T-Rex 3-speed? That's what I want. I want, but they say we would have to have a minimum of like 200 to be sold in order for them to remachine the products to make it happen. It's kind of the same deal with like the HXW Raptor MC. We're still looking into it. Kind of don't want to, because I love having that little bit of an edge of having the one, you know, 3 of the only 24 ever built kind of deal. It's kind of awesome. But too, you know, I know that I'll always have number 1 and number 2 in the collection. I got number 13. I had number 18, but now it's only those 3. So most definitely love those reels. I like casting big reels and getting crazy distance with them. Obviously, it does need a heavier rod and so forth. So pretty awesome. Thinking of lunch?
Huh?
Thinking of lunch?
No.
Oh. I started talking. I was like, it might be
I
lunch
don't
time.
know what time it is, Copper.
A little bit after 11.
I don't know where you want.
You had a couple of suggestions. They were saying Bubba's 33 or Jalisco's.
Well, at least it'll be good. Haven't had them in a while.
Yeah.
But which one? There's like 9,000 in this town.
Closest one right here.
Which one?
On Horn.
Oh, the one that we used to go to all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll do the Texas plate. Awesome. Zoom. What, Tyler? What haven't you heard over there? And yep, they have 3-speed 80s, but it's the regular version of the drag. I want them to make a 3-speed, but with the T-Rex version drag, because when you drop down to that real low gear, you want to be able to just crank it in, and that's what I love about the T-Rex. It's got that crazy drag, but when you're pulling in that serious dead weight with the regular 3-speed, you have to increase the drag for it to encompass it. It'll do it, but I don't like having to backtrack and to do that and stuff. On the braid, yes, we do charge a fee, and that's part of what we built into the pricing, and that's for us checking through it, and if we find any defects in the line, any splices or anything like that, that's already covered by the price. And yeah, those spooling machines ain't cheap, guys. I think we originally bought that one for like $2,500, and you know, having to buy the parts to maintain the spooling and stuff like that is not cheap. But that and the needles too, you're looking at about $20 a pop on those when they do go down. We have been trying other alternatives to splicing needles and stuff like that, but it's still, you know, it's time that would take us, like if I had to spool the gentleman's reels right now, I would have had to stop doing this to spool up his reels and stuff. So yeah, that's where it can really change things up and stuff like that. How much line would your reel take? What kind of line are you putting on there? And I'm assuming you're talking about solid braid, right? For Tyler. And I'm gonna mess up your name, boss. But the MATEVZ, Matives. Did I say that right? Yeah.
Can we see with the kid or no?
Huh?
With the kid or no?
Yes. Yeah. The ratios for 3 speeds, it's usually higher on the top end, and then I want to say it was 3.9, then 1.3, and then 1.0 were the 3 different levels of the gear ratios for that. What's up, Alex? Number 5 Double Dog. Hey, Tyler, what kind of braid are you putting on those reels? I really want to see. I mean, $60 for those size. That does seem a little steep. You know, we do have reel covers for MXL Raptors and stuff. So, damn, we got Jacked Up Leatherworks in the house.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Is it here? Is it
No,
here?
it's not here.
Oh man, this guy.
Not yet.
Oh, he just hurt my heart right there. I thought he had my T-Rex 130 reel covers coming in. Y'all seen just a little prototype. He's been teasing the hell out of me with the pictures and stuff like that. So you're not right, bro.
I know, but it's fun.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. So what's up, brother?
Oh, I gotta go over to do a damn physical for work. So, and I have to wear a mask going in. Do you have one?
Oh, mask. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking like they were gonna make you shave to get the job.
Well, that's the thing is, I think they might, which sucks, because I really don't want to shave.
Oh, God. Just a second. Yeah, my little tool here. Oh. Yeah, I'm live on the channel, so.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. So now they know who you are, kind of do. I don't know. Are you on the screen? No, you can't see your face.
Oh, good.
Yeah. See your pot belly though.
Hey, now, hey. I've worked hard for that.
I know. Bought and well paid for.
You're damn right.
Those are kids' ones.
No, yeah, I'm not a kid.
I know.
I'm way beyond that.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. But do some heavier videos.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully they don't make you shave the beard, bro. But if they do, haha, sucks to be you.
Yeah, I'll get you in your sleep.
Later, brother. Hey, so we're thinking like a few weeks, a month or something.
What?
The real cover. Oh, I want it bad.
What about it?
Oh, this guy. I don't like him.
Well, you just never know. I might pop up tomorrow or the next day or something
I know.
and have this reel cover that's ungodly huge.
You know what? Let me do this. Let me kind of give y'all just a little taste of what he's been doing to me so y'all understand.
Yeah, I've been teasing the hell out of him.
Yeah. Actually, shoot me a quick text because I had like 100 messages come through the other day. It's fun with you.
Falls out in the truck.
Well, shoot me a quick one and I'll post it up on there and stuff like
Okay.
that. So otherwise, I'm being like,
Bad as I am.
yeah.
I got to the point where I had to start deleting the ones that I don't need anymore.
I tried to, but it ends up.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll shoot you the message here real quick.
Later, bud.
All right.
Alright, so what's it take to get my own very North Florida? Alright, guys, for sponsorships, you've got to have a clean reputation, guys. You know, promoting healthy fishing habits, working along everybody that, you know, your north and south kind of deal. Now, obviously, there's just some people you can't please, but if you're known for being a good steward of it, it helps your chances to become a team member. Sponsorships, you got to show us your ability to obviously be able to help us promote our product and make sales. We have a few of the guys that we do sponsor, and you end up earning more discounts and more gear with obviously the more advertising you can put up and the more sales that we can make through your reference. I mean, that's basically the way it works out, you know. So if you'd like to talk more, you can give us a call here at the shop, 361-334-2171. Obviously not right now because we are live on the channel. Let's see. Battery about to die. Get you later. Later, Roger. Okay, using the different gears for the abbots. High speed is when the fish is running into you, so you can keep up to it. Medium gear when he's kind of fighting, you know, away from you but still coming in, you use that medium gear. Low gear is when they just don't want to move at all and you want to move them. Normally when they're dogging down and deep, what I do is I drop it down in low gear and I just keep cranking, because every time they turn toward me, those few inches, I catch it. So then it forces them to come to right here, and then when they turn again, I just keep low gearing it, and that enables me to get the best advantage out of the reel by using different gears. A lot of that too for the 2-speeds, you know, I take my kids fishing with me, and a lot of times I put them on some monster fish, and they've learned to use the lower gears to help them also torque in the fish so they keep cranking in line, and that really does help them enjoy the fishing, you know, because they're not as tired as they would be if they were trying to high gear it and not be able to turn and crank in on any other line. So that's where the gear ratios can really come into play. For me, in wanting that T-Rex 3-speed 80, is so that way when I drop baits way out there and I can't get them to move, you know, that lower gear is definitely going to help me be able to do that, and then it'll have the drag to actually back it up. So that's why I want those different gears right there. Good deal, Christopher. There you go, Nelson. Yeah, well, you've been hard at work here on the channel, that's for sure, boss. That is for sure. So definitely see if maybe we can get some honorary t-shirts made for y'all guys out there, and then we can work up from there and stuff like that. So I know that would really help us out too. So yeah, you know what? That is a really good idea. I got my mind thinking. Let me think a little bit on that, but I really do like that idea and stuff. So. Well, that is only a 2.1, you know, gear ratio. Yeah, that's 10 inches. That's so it gives you a lot more torque and stuff like that. Obviously, when you do the higher gear, they're probably at 30 or 40 something inches. It's basically, think of an 18-speed mountain bike. You're going uphill. Obviously, you can't take those big old strides, so what you do is you get more torque out of it, so where you move a few inches, but you're pedaling. So you actually work your way up the hill. That's the easiest way I can explain how the 2-speeds work. And yes, we do have an Instagram. It's Team Hard Life. We do have Facebook. It's also Team Hard Life. So... But the one I really do maintain is the YouTube channel, because I can answer the questions a lot easier, sort of. When I get a ton of questions and answers and stuff like that, it does make it a little difficult. But at the same time too, you know, this is what I'm asking for. I'm asking for y'all's participation within the channel, and it really does help us out and stuff like that with the growth, with the knowledge, and with ideas of what we should be doing next or which way to go. Because sometimes, you know, with everything going on, you know, we are so concentrated on, you know, getting the gear out that sometimes we forget, okay, well, what can I talk about today? So y'all's questions really do keep us focused on why we created the channel, and it's for y'all, so we can get the knowledge out there, and that way everybody can really enjoy fishing. Because that was one of the things, like I said, you know, I've seen a lot of fishing where people are just making so many mistakes, and or they just don't have the knowledge. So I know I need to pass on what I'm doing and stuff like that. There you go, Nelson. Well, I'm glad you fish, bro. I really am. You know, fishing, for a lot of people, has saved us. It has kept us focused on life and what we need to do, and given us goals to reach, and you know, that's pretty awesome. That is really awesome, boss. And where do you fish out of, Nelson? There you go. Hey, Richie, do me a favor though. I need you to comment on another video, not this live video, because it's a little harder for me to go through all these comments at a timely fashion. So if you can just post on a regular video that Henry sent you over, that would really make my job a lot easier, boss. And welcome aboard. And like I've been telling everybody else, now that you're new to the channel, you too can also refer people to the channel to win the fishing trip we got going on. The cutoff will be when we hit 10,000 subs. So, and then you can also double up by going to Team Real Locos page and also subscribe there. And you can do the same thing there. You know, this is a good way for y'all to double up on the amount of entries for these fishing trips and stuff like that. And then obviously we got the Father's Day gifts package as well. What's up, Joseph? I don't know yet. We're actually waiting for FTW to give us a report in from the packery. He said he was heading out there. I don't know if he's still online or not, but he may be. Hopefully he's not, because he's hooked up to some monster fish and I get a call and I have to break away. Oh, nice, nice. Yes, sir. That is pretty nice. Oh, come on. And Joseph, you know, we can go offshore and go get a snapper, guys. We don't have to wait for the packery. But I know the mangrove, they've been catching some in the Bay of Corpus Christi. Not a whole lot, but they've been there. And I know a lot of them get caught during the winter time, along with pompano and stuff like that too. So you and me both. I'm in agreement with Kane. I wish I see. A lot of people say, "Oh man, you're so lucky. You live so close to the water." It's more painful, guys. You know, because we are so close. We should be able to fish every day, and I can't. You know, it's just. I think that's what hurts more, is knowing that we're that close to the water, and we could, at the drop of a dime, we could go fishing, but at the same time, we can't. You know, work gets in the way, and you know, handling everything else we got to handle. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Yeah, that 1.0 is low, and it does come in handy. It really does. I'd rather gain a few inches per crank than nothing, because when you're in high gear, it makes it harder for you to turn the handle. So with low gear, by it going into that lower gear, it allows me to turn the handle, so I keep cranking and I am moving. And eventually with the lower gear, if you get it going fast enough, or that, you know, get that surf weight up out of the sand, it'll break loose, and then you trip it into high gear and you're able to pull it up and off the bottom. So it's a process, but it can be done. And like I said, I want an 83 speed, you know, T-Rex model. The T-Rex 130 is a beast when it comes to cranking in. I get into that low gear, and sometimes I don't even have to get into low gear. I can keep it in high gear and keep rocking and rolling it. So, yeah. And I don't know, I think I just got a notification that my phone is about to die. And how long have we been on? Oh, that doesn't say. I don't see it. So. That is true. By just cranking it gives me the ability to put a lot more torque onto the fish and so forth. So let's see, got my other phone rocking and rolling over here. Ooh, nice. Cortland hollow core braid, and it all depends on the amount of line capacity that you want. I'm live on the YouTube channel, and we can talk about it some more if you come in. And those are some nice catches as well. That does never work. It's got some other words in there, but I'll have to call him here in a bit and stuff like that. So I'm over an hour and a half. Awesome. Good deal. Let's see. That is true. You know, there's a lot of my fishing buddies that, man, whenever we need them, they come through in a pinch. And Gary, Carlos, Captain Eric, there's a few more, you know what I mean, that just, you know, Art Wallace, these guys, you know, have always, you know, been there to help out with knowledge, you know, or just, you know, an ear to talk to and stuff like that. Joseph Abrigo is another awesome fisherman right there too, and stuff like that. And shoot, I can go on and on with a bunch of names, guys. If I left you out, don't feel bad, guys. You know, y'all are always there. You know, my boy Damon, Chris. I'll be here all day, guys, putting out some names and stuff like that. Raj, Ron. You know, if y'all fish, man, y'all know the deal, man. There's a lot of us that, you know, we work together as great teams to help each other out and stuff like that. And, you know, got a lot of respect for a lot of fishermen out there. And some of them, like I said, you know, or a lot of them, they're not, I don't want to say this in the wrong retrospect, but you know what? I've seen some guys with Zebco 808s just put their heart into everything they do. And in my book, those are some great fishermen. You know, it don't take a lot of great gear to make you a good fisherman. It's what you do with that gear, you know what I mean? And so I've been very blessed with the gear I have to put in the work and to build up the collection I have and stuff like that. But at the same time too, I let a lot of other people, you know, when they're out there fishing with me, use it and get on it and try it and stuff like that. So they too can kind of catch the feeling we catch when we are hooked up, you know what I mean? And for me, that's what it's really about and stuff like that. Oh, okay, cool deal. There we go. Let me see. Jacked up. See, that way y'all can see what he's been teasing me with. Let's see. See if y'all can see it. Let me get a little closer. That is the side. Oh, too close. That is the side of my reel cover that he's building up for me, that T-Rex 130. So, yeah, that is pretty awesome. And that's just a few of them. He's you know, he's got a few more pictures up there and stuff like that, what it looked like and stuff like that. Kind of a step-by-step kind of deal. Here's another one right there. Yeah, so it's coming, guys. He's really putting in a lot of work on it and stuff like that. So yeah, those old school Pin Internationals are beasts of a reel. However, I would be real careful because a lot of Pin and Shimano have discontinued a lot of parts for those older reels. So before I use it, I would really find out what parts are available, because like I said, you know, something like that's in working order, some people would be willing to pay some money for it, you know what I mean? Especially if it's because some guys are willing to pay more for those older style reels, and you can probably in turn around and use that to upgrade your reel collection into something that you can fish with and not worry about breaking or messing up, because then there is parts to fix them. So that's the only drawback about using old school gear. You know, you have to take that into consideration. And yes, I fished with the dual reel. Didn't really get to catch anything on it, but it was pretty cool to where you crank forward in high gear and then you bring it back in low gear. That was pretty awesome. I like that because, you know, when you're putting all that torque, you know, pulling it was a lot easier than it was trying to go forward on it and stuff like that. So, oh man, don't say that, DOC. Oh yeah, no. I did make fun of my buddy, Mr. Daniel Cavanaugh. You know, he's Navyman. He was a, oh man, he's gonna kick my butt for forgetting what his job was. He'd always throw it in my face all the time. But I did make fun of him one day. Told me he wanted a Team Hard Life rod, and I said, no. I said, I'm not gonna build you a rod like that, because I don't build Barbie rods. Oh, he got him good. I got him real good on that one, but I wasn't here for the rod we built for him. we did get in some pictures set up and stuff like that. So we built him a 555 custom Harrington, and the dude's a real good dude. You know, got a big heart and stuff like that. And yeah, boss. You know, do y'all want to drop in or send in some stickers? I'll hang them up, bro. I got love for all the military branches. Like I said, you know, we can mess with each other, but don't let anybody else mess with y'all. That's for dang sure. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've done that too when I was trying to break weights loose. Like I said, I didn't get the opportunity to fight a fish, but I was helping them crank in their baits and stuff because they had to get on, they had to leave a short period of time. So, yeah. Yeah, just rocking that reel back and forth. That was pretty awesome. So, I really thought it was gonna mess the reel up, but no, it took it like a champ. So. Awesome, awesome, good deal, Richie. Yeah, let's see. Oh man, looks like I'm about halfway through over here. Oop. Got another tackle shot. Hold on just a second. Hard light bait and tackle. Look. Sure can. What do you got? Okay. Okay. All right, well, yes, sir. Another weight order for the books right there. So, but that'll come after we get this one all set up and done out. Let's see. You know, that's funny. I was eating last night at PF Chang's at the mall over here in Corpus, and I look over and I see a shirt there that it was Marine Corps boot camp, and it was talking about Paris Island and stuff like that. The wolf thing. Let's see. You mean y'all talking about the chupacabra for the wolf deal? La Llorona. Isn't that the like half bird like deal? Half bird, half woman. What's up, fishtails? There you go. We still doing it up here. We got about 24 of y'all on. Let's see. Awesome. Yep. That's a great way to keep your health up too, that's for sure. buddy. And actually, talking about my workout routine, one of the things I've been doing too is I got back into using that sweat vest kind of deal. It's basically like a 2 mil neoprene kind of deal, and basically I wear it pretty much every day, all day, even in the heat when I'm out working out back. And so that way, even while I'm here in the AC, I'm still sweating up underneath it. So that way, when I do get to my workouts and stuff like that, I can. I'm trying to really drop that outer. I want to call it baby fat kind of deal, but yeah, I want to get my rips and cuts back on that I used to have. It's been a while. 2 weeks in, I did drop 14 pounds. I did in 2 weeks. It was about 3,500 push-ups, and I don't know how many leg lifts and stuff like that, but I did a lot. Well, it's quite a bit. Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, quarantine weight. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, you know what? You're right there. I hadn't had a drink the whole time I've been up here. Yes, I am. As soon as I can get out there and do it, I've been getting up with different groups with different drones and stuff like that. I've got me a couple, but I want to learn how to fly them and operate them before I actually start pulling mine out and stuff like that. I got a Splash Drone 3. It's got a few of the upgrades. I just haven't been able to get on them and work it out, but it's coming. I definitely want to do that. Stainless steel legs, hands down. They last a lot longer. They don't corrode. They don't really weaken. Now, granted, on there you are dealing with a stronger metal, so you don't want to just keep bending into one spot because you will break off the leg really quick. But normally, what I do is once I set the legs in place, I don't ever move them. I just throw them into a bucket and keep reusing them until I finally lose them. It is very rare. I think in my whole bucket I got one weight with 3 legs, and even with the 3 legs it still holds like a champ, because in reality when you're using a surf weight, only 2 legs ever actually stick at a time. Even though it has 4 legs, 2 legs stick at a time. So when you go down to a 3 leg, it's fine, it'll still work. So it's food for thought, guys. These stainless steel weights, hands down, with dog down on copper all day long. That's why we stopped using copper weights copper legged weights a long time ago. So that too, while there, the copper weights, the legs, you have to use so much thickness on it, and at that time the copper was going through the roof on it, and having to use a certain thickness of copper in comparison to this one, it ended up costing us way more to build copper weights than it did for us to build surf weights. So that's why we also got away from the copper legs as well. Because when I first started making the weights, I was building copper legged weights. But like I said, the cost of copper going up, and then the size of gauge you had to use in order for it to mimic these light gauge 116s, it was, I want to say we had to use like a 10 gauge. And that's almost 2 or 3 times this thickness, just so that way we can keep working the surf weight the way we needed to or wanted to. So, let's see. That it does, but I like my 25s better. Yep, I like the Budweiser Select model. That way I can enjoy 3 carbs per drink, but still have full flavor and good amount. Yep. Now too, that's going to be the other thing. Wang has actually got some products coming out that is going to be in the Whole Foods section. So that's just food for thought, guys. A lot of people that are, you know, watching what they eat and stuff like that, they are actually putting out products that are very nutritious and stuff like that too. So. Okay, well, kite fishing or balloon fishing, that really is only on what area of fishing you're in, because here in the Texas coast and Gulf Coast, it's nearly impossible to get a balloon to float out with the right current. Most of our currents run along the beach, so if we do a float, it runs along the beach. It doesn't go outward. I know on the East Coast, when I was stationed up in Cherry Point, North Carolina, I would go out to Sportsman's Pier and I would get balloons, and because we always had an offshore wind, we were able to float out baits, and I did that all the time. I didn't have to worry about a drone or a kayak or anything like that. I just attach it to balloons and send it out there using lifesavers as my deal to set when I wanted my bait to drop and stuff like that. And yeah, it was awesome. It was way easier fishing. So that is really dependent on what area of the country you're in and what wind direction helps or hurts your fishing. Because that was the other thing. When we had an inshore wind, you know, coming from offshore toward land, we didn't go fishing on the East Coast. But here, that's 99% of the time is when we're fishing. But we're also down in Texas, not in North Carolina. So, yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna finish this real quick. My lunch is here, so I've got a few more things. We can give it about 5 or 10 more minutes. I should be able to be through with this, and then I'm gonna wash my hands and definitely eat something. And this is my breakfast. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I've seen where jetties you can catch the outgoing currents. I've done that too as well. Yeah. That is one area. You know, we toss it in on the outgoing tide and it's taking it out, but you got to be careful with that too, because depending on which way the current is going, you can take it to where it, say you're on the north side of the jetty and the current's going out toward the north like that. So you lob it out and it catches this one, but it goes this way across the jetty, and boats come in this way will cut you off, or vice versa if you're on the north side and it's going south. So whichever way it's going out, you got to be on that side of the jetty to be able to launch a bait and have it work out for you. So yeah, that is another way you can do it and stuff like that. And I'm amazed nobody asked about the lifesavers. So when you do the balloon downstream, does it stay attached to your leader, or do you have it to where it just takes it downstream a bit and then drops it? So the balloon stays attached the whole time? Okay. So why do you use a balloon instead of like a regular float? Does the balloon detach once you hook up, and that's likely for you to get hung up on something coming back upstream? And Joe, I'm assuming you're asking me. Yes, we sell bait. We've got Menhaden, we got fish bites, we got shark baits, we got cow nose stingrays. Occasionally we get in Jack Crevalles and stuff like that. And the wind will push the balloon a certain amount, but not enough to carry a bait, depending on how heavy it is. But the current is what really takes it, but the balloon helps keep the bait off the bottom so it's not dragging, so it actually will move a lot easier. That's where the balloon comes into play. Have you, and actually I don't know if you caught this earlier, what color floats were you using when you did that? Because one of the guides, or several of the guides down here, were noticing that the bigger fish were not biting on the quartz that they were using. If they were bright orange or yellow and stuff like that. However, when they went to a dark blue or a black float, they were having the hookups again. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. You gonna fish this weekend, boss? Oh, nice, nice. Oh, you're gonna be here for Father's Day weekend then, huh? Green and orange floats. Nelson, do me a favor. I want you to test something for me. Color one of those floats black or like a dark blue or something like that and try it again. I want to see if that same theory will work for you out there where you're fishing at as it is working for the guys over here in certain areas. The fish may have gotten used to seeing the float, and then they know it's a bad thing to bite on it and stuff like that. So check that for me. Let me know. What I'll probably end up doing is with this other phone that's charged, is I'll probably do a follow-up video just recording the timeline of me finish cleaning up these weights, taping them, and getting them all set up for that order, and then show you what the whole finished product is. Because like I said, I wanted to get some spooling videos done, but oh, that sucks. Alright, hold on real quick, guys. Hello? Hello? Alright. Oh, I'm trying not to, boss, but I also don't. I need to move the tray out of the way so I can eat my grub, you know what I mean? So once I get this part broken up, I can move the tray out of the way, eat up real quick, and then I'll get back to it. I don't like taking long lunch breaks because then your body starts to settle down and I get tired and Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to have a real productive day knocking this out. Right on, Robert. Yep. I always wanted to see what the fuss was about. I did that one time down beach when I was by myself, way down beach. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Still, I was a little bit nervous. So, needless to say, I didn't venture too deep into the water. Ran in the butt weight right there. Didn't want to let me clean it. Alright guys, so I've cleaned up 204 ounce surf weights right here, so, or 3 ounce surf weights, and it's time for lunch. So thank you for watching. Again, if y'all haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I highly encourage y'all to go back through every single video you can and give it a thumbs up, because I got an idea in my head and it's going to rely strictly on thumbs up only. So stay tuned for that giveaway, because that is really, you know, I've seen a lot of guys posting up that, you know, the thumbs up is important, and it really is. So here's another way to get on it early, because once I do that, I'll probably only give it about a week. So you don't want to be behind on the thumbs up. Go back through, start doing it now. But it'll be about a week or two before I do this announcement. I'll probably only give it a week. So when I do it, you'll be ready. Don't miss out. So, yeah. Well, Nelson, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully those things can change and stuff like that, because without bait, there's no bigger fish. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. Got to give y'all a little close-up of what I was doing over here. Let's see, I'm out. There we go. One batch. Another batch. Oh, yeah. A lot of weight, guys. So.